Hey everyone, and welcome back. It's your girl Nicole Austin, Miss Austin if you nasty. And today we are doing a food review as well as a new fragrance review that I have. Now I'm not gonna hold you. The fragrance review is going to come after the food because I bought this Five Guys probably a little bit over half an hour ago. There was traffic right on my street to come home because it was an accident, okay? So I want to dig into this and then we will get into the fragrance review. I actually wore this fragrance out and I end up combining it, and we're going to talk about what I combined it with. Now, if you are new here, what we do on this channel is mostly speak about perfumes and fragrances. That's kind of why I want to put this in there a little bit, because last week's video that I posted was about a shower routine. So we didn't get to speak about the fragrances last week. So I want to make sure I'm kind of like, throwing that in there a little bit. But we also speak about food reviews, about life, about, beauty, all those type of things, skincare and all those type of things. Even though today I literally am very, very regular because I finished work and I was like, I want to go and try this. And what this is the viral grilled cheese from Five Guys. Plus I got the fries, right? It's all in here. And on the sandwich, I got, on the grilled cheese, I got jalapenos, onions, tomatoes, and that's it. So I'm going to get into it. No more long talking. If you love it here, you like it here, you want to see more about what I have going on, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And let's start eating this food, y'all. Okay, so you guys can see it. So this was viral on TikTok. I saw a few people who typically do food reviews reviewing this one on TikTok. This is the wrapping it's in. We know that Five Guys is expensive for no reason, because I bought this, fries, and a burger for my son, and I ended up spending $22. This was the cheapest thing. And this was $5.99, the burger for my son. And he don't do nothing extra. It's a regular burger. Was like $8. Crazy. But it is what it is, right? I'm here for the people. So let me unwrap it and show it to you guys. It's not really melting. Like, it's not melting. But they actually cut it in half for me. So this is what it looks like. So that's actually pretty good. So I can show it to you guys. What the inside looks like. This is the bread. The bread is actually pretty thin, right? This should not be. This is where I realized that I messed up. $6 in my opinion. And you know what I didn't put in here? Meat. Because I assumed that a patty came in here. But really, I was supposed to add the patty. Okay. Well, listen, y'all, we gonna test this grilled cheese out without the patty, and that's just what it is. I'm a little mad about that, but it is what it is. And of course, I got some fries. They're in the bag, the bottom of the bag. The fries are cold, okay, and they were right out the fryer when I bought it. But let's dig in. I'm mad, y'all. I am mad as hell. This ain't bad. Honestly, if you're someone that don't eat beef, there's a sauce that's in here, and I don't really know what that sauce is. Could it just be that the ketchup they use? I don't know, but there's a sauce that's in here that's kind of sweet. Ooh, there's a sauce that's in here that's kind of sweet. And it adds to it. The bread, I mess this up, y'all. I am hungry. The bread is toasted really well. Let me show you the other side. Right? Like a grilled cheese. And in my own grilled cheese I make at home, I'll put tomato in there. Right? These jalapenos are jalapenoing. For sure. It's water. Now, typically, I would not drink water with this type of food. Correction, I do not drink sodas and juices regularly. The only time I will drink a sugary drink is if I'm having my cheat meal. But I'm on a diet. Well, I'm going back to my diet because I gained 20 pounds. I don't even know if I told y'all this. I gained 20 pounds this past year, 20 plus. Okay, closer to 30, honestly. And I want to lose it. I wasn't even going to wait for the new year, none of that. I want to lose it. And so I have been doing intermittent fasting from 1 to 9. And it's almost 9 o'clock now. So the first meal I eat is at 1 p.m. The last meal I eat is at, well, I give myself till 9, but typically the last meal I eat is typically around 8 o'clock, right? And so far, I've been doing this for a little bit over 2 weeks. I've lost 10 pounds, right? So, woohoo, you know, gave me. But I want to keep on that trend. So, but I do eat one cheat meal per week. This was going to be my cheat meal, but I think I'm going to have 2 cheat meals per week because I missed out on the patty, having the patty in here. This it got a little bit too many jalapenos, and I love spicy food. I really do, but oh, this is really giving me like steam off the ears. But if I had to rate this to get back to the sandwich, keep in mind I did not get the beef in here, right? So I'm rating it just with the cheese, jalapenos, onions, it's grilled onions, tomatoes, and some ketchup. I would give it a 6 out of 10. It's not bad. It's not something I probably would go and get again. Not for $6. But to be fair, I'm going to try it with the actual patty next time. But like I said, if you are a vegetarian, you don't really eat beef like that, this is not a bad option if you're just on the street, on the road, out and about, and it's a Five Guys nearby. And you want something out of the ordinary of like the Burger Kings and McDonald's and all that. But I wouldn't get it again without the meat. And I'm going to try it with the patty. And then I'll probably do like a YouTube short or something like that. But I'm not going to do another video dedicated to it. Now, y'all know the fries is the fries. I feel like Five Guys is something that you have to defry. Well, the Five Guys fries, that's a tongue twister, is something that you have to eat hot. Hot is good. When it starts getting cool, room temperature, but I pay my money for it. And I'm not going to OD because, you know, I'm trying to keep, even though, you know, I have made my mind up I'm going to have 2 cheat meals this week. I'm still going to be mindful, you know? And this is what I get for doing the TikTok trends. I think they probably use maybe sourdough bread. It's giving sourdough. Which, if you make grilled cheeses at home for yourself, you know that sourdough is a really, really good option to use for grilled cheese. French bread is a really good option to use for grilled cheese too, baby. Cut them joints up, especially if you're making a more gourmet type of grilled cheese. You want to put your you know, your mild cheddar on there, put a little bit of Kobe on there, a little bit of Parmesan to toast the bread. Oh, you can't miss. You can't miss. But yeah, that's it, guys. Like I said, nothing to run out about. Honestly, with them putting the beef in here, putting the patty in here, I don't know that it would be that much better. But to be fair, I'm going to actually get it before I judge, you know? So I'm going to finish eating this, and then we're going to get into the perfume. All right, y'all. So let's get into these fragrances, okay? So you may know, if you've been here for any amount of time, that I started my fragrance collection back in February, March of this year, so of 2022. And at that time when I started, I probably had like 10, 12 bottles. And now I had 94 or have 94. I have more now because I've ordered more. But when I did the counting, I had 94 bottles of fragrances. And I said, well, before the end of the year, I want to make it to 100. Like, that's going to be what I do. So I went on TikTok, I did a little poll, did a video, and I put the video someplace around here asking people to give me some suggestions. I already had a perfume wish list in my notes or whatever, and I want to just kind of accumulate all of that and then make some decisions on what I wanted to come up with. So one of the fragrances that I had in my perfume wish list was Amo by Ferragamo. And it's pretty inexpensive. So I said, okay, well, let me make this number 95, right? And so I ordered it from Fragrance X. It came really, really quickly. It was also on sale, I believe. And I ordered with something else, another fragrance. Maybe I'll talk about like in one of these upcoming videos, right? And I'm just like, okay. When I read the reviews, they said it's kind of like an orange creamsicle, right? And so I'm like, okay, I don't mind, you know, trying that, seeing how that is, because orange blossom and bitter orange is one of my favorite notes in fragrances. I love, especially orange blossom. I think because it's still citrus, but it still has that floral twist to it. Because I don't like anything too citrusy, like fragrances too citrusy or whatever. And so I didn't even look at the notes when I purchased it, because when I kept seeing people talking about orange creamsicle, I'm like, this has to be an interesting fragrance. Maybe something a little bit different than what I'm used to. So let me go ahead and get it. And I got it. Okay. So this is the bottle, guys, so that you guys can see it. Okay, it's very pretty in my opinion. It's different, right? The top, it's like a rose goldish color. And then it's a glass bottle. Okay. Now, let me tell you what I get from this. I get why they said the orange creamsicle, because I would say that's like a secondary, maybe even tertiary, like a third vibe from this, like the third type of scent that I would smell. But right off bat, I do get a sense of like orange. I do almost smell like the orange blossom. I kind of almost get that. But the thing about it is there's no orange blossom in here. There's no citrus in here. Maybe the Campari, because Campari is in one of the top notes. Maybe the Campari has a citrus type of vibe, but there's really not any citrus. But I do get like an orange blossom. And like I said, you do smell some of that orange creamsicle. It's just not, it's not strong to me. But there's sandalwood in here. I get a little bit of that. There's vanilla in here. Definitely get the vanilla. One thing vanilla gonna do is stand out, baby. One thing vanilla's came here to do. One thing vanilla said, listen, know me. It's a really beautiful, it's almost bitter a little bit because it does have rhubarb in there. So rhubarb is a bitter, I wouldn't say rhubarb may be a vegetable. So rhubarb is a bitter food. So that bitterness from the rhubarb does give it a special twist. I can say I have not ever smelt anything like this. Now, keep in mind, I have almost 100 bottles of perfume. I have smelt even more than that. And this is something that I will say is a unique type of fragrance. If you're looking for something to, you're going out with your girls, this is it. You going out with your girls, you want to have a good time. Like, this is a night on the town type of going out. This is not, we going to the movies real quick. This is not, of course, you wear your fragrances how you want to, but that's just not the vibe I get. I get this vibe like you going out on the town, you got on your cute little dress, you got your heels on, you know what I mean? You did your hair in a more like out there type of vibe. That's what I get. But it's not a wild perfume or wild fragrance though. Like, I don't want you to feel that way, but it does give fun, sexy, vibrant, I'm here, see me. Like, that is what I get from this Amo Ferragamo. And I'm glad I bought the scent. Now, let me say, I sprayed this on my clothes. I sprayed this on my skin probably about maybe 2-3 hours ago at this point. It has faded on both, right? So this is a $40 fragrance. All I'm gonna leave it here. This is a $40 fragrance. Expect $40 results when it comes to projection, when it comes to sillage, when it comes to all of those longevity. Expect $40, okay? So you may want to go ahead and remove the atomizer. I'm not doing that again. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And go ahead and, you know, maybe diffuse it into a smaller bottle and carry it with you, because this is a gram and it's heavy. This bottle is a larger size bottle. And mind you, I have big hands. I have basketball playing hands, y'all, because I'm almost 6 feet. And like, this is a large bottle, okay? So I wouldn't bring this in my purse or anything. But definitely, you know, a little small bottle. But it's really a beautiful fragrance. It just gives me fun. Like, this makes me want to go and have a good time. This fragrance tells me Nicole, you need to go out and you need to enjoy yourself, right? Now, because there is that sense of citrus, although there's not actually citrus in the notes, I was thinking, what can I pair this with? Miss Athalia, honey, from Parfums de Marly. I paired it with this before I left the house. Now, when they were both on and combined, it is a lovely fragrance. Now, the thing about pairing these two, if you've ever smelled Athalia, Athalia is very, very feminine, very soft. It's like a girly fragrance. Not girly in the sense of like a teenage fragrance. No, this is a mature scent. And not mature like grandma, but just like, you know, a grown woman type of scent, but very feminine. This to me is still, you know, a grown woman scent, not grandma, not mom, not any of that, but still like, you know, for an adult woman. But this is fun. So this is girl next door, and this is girl on the streets or in the streets or somewhere on the sidewalk, right? But combining them, it's like that middle friend. Like, y'all know, you in the friend group, you have the friend that likes to kind of chill in the house, and you got the friend that want to go out all the time, and then you got that middle ground friend who kind of is like down for whatever, you know, whatever y'all trying to do. They'll chill in the house, they'll go out, you know, they with whatever. That's what these two are combined with. It's just that neutral vibe, but you kind of, that girl, that in between girl is kind of like the it girl, you know, that girl that kind of don't want to do too much, but then will do a lot. That's the it girl, a little bit low key. And this is what this combination gives me. The orange blossom here, I think mixed with the Campari here. And then this has way more longevity. Athalia has way more longevity and has a subtle sillage, right? And definitely helps to bring this out. The fact that I don't think this Amo Ferragamo doesn't have very long longevity. So these are a great pair if you have Athalia, because I know Athalia is not one of the more popular Parfums de Marly scents, but y'all know this is my favorite. I'm actually going to order another Parfums de Marly. It was one of the suggestions from TikTok. I'm not gonna announce which one it is, but that was the most suggested fragrance when I did that poll on TikTok for which fragrance I should get. That was the most suggested based on, like, you know, going through multiple comments. So that's the one I'm gonna get. It is not Delina. It's not Delina Exclusive. It's not Cassilia, I think, or Cassilia. It's not any of the popular ones. But I have actually worn that one for a while too. And I will talk about it here on the channel once I get it. But anyway, y'all, that's it. I'm done running my mouth. Going ahead. If you are willing to understand that you're going to get $40 quality out of this, because it's not bad quality. It's just not, you know, don't expect the world, but a beautiful, fun, and it's a little sweet too. When I say sweet, I don't even mean sweet like the fragrance, like a sweet person, but also a sweet person who don't play with them. Don't play with them. This has a lot of layers. This fragrance has a lot of layers. I do recommend this highly. Highly recommend this. I don't care if it don't last a long time. I carry it with me in my purse, in the little bottle, of course, and enjoy it. But guys, definitely want to thank you so much for stopping by again. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend about me. And until next time, be blessed and stay safe.